Hello! Today I wanted to talk about whether or not an intermediate or maybe a beginner player should be buying an expensive guitar. First of all, let me get it out of the way that I don't think there's such a thing as a beginner guitar. I think a beginner guitar is the guitar that you play as a beginner. And that's pretty much it. Now, getting that out of the way. If you've been playing for a few months, maybe you started a year ago, but you really like that Gibson that you've been seeing on videos or that you saw at the store that one time, but you keep telling yourself, you know what, I'm not good enough. There's no point in me spending that much money in a guitar because I'm never going to take full advantage of it. I don't think you should put guitars behind a skill level. I think a guitar should be measured in value and what that guitar brings to you, not to everyone else. So say you want a guitar, a $1,500 guitar. Say the guitar is a Gibson Les Paul and you'll love it. Should you really care that maybe you're not as good as Slash at playing the guitar? Maybe you're not as good as your cousin. Your cousin is a lot better and he plays a cheaper guitar. Why would you be buying a Gibson? Not even he owns a Gibson. You know what? It doesn't matter. The same reason we buy super expensive phones and super expensive cars applies to guitars as well. If you like it and you really want it and you think it's gonna bring value to you as a person, you should be allowed to buy it. I mean, we have $2,000 phones that we're probably gonna replace in 2 years again anyways. And we'll use them for watching videos on YouTube and playing games. Games that don't even take advantage of half of the power that the phone has. And we drive cars capable of 200 kilometers an hour, and we drive them in bumper to bumper, stop and go traffic. So, why should a guitar be any different? The guitar is actually going to be even better because guess what? Guitars that are expensive like that usually don't appreciate very much. And if you somehow happen to find a limited edition or whatever you're looking for, even better because it will hold its value even better. I don't think guitar should be kept behind a skill level. I think it should be whether or not the guitar brings value to you and whether or not you think that value is worth $1,500. And in value I don't mean whether or not the guitar is gonna make you money. No, I think whether or not the guitar is gonna make you happy and it's gonna make you want to play. Because honestly, for example, in my case, I bought this 7 years ago, almost 8 years ago. It's a Gibson Les Paul Signature T. I spent every penny I had on this guitar back when I bought it. I was in high school. And I saved for it for about 6 months. Finally went to the store and bought it. And like many others, I wasn't sure if I was making the right choice. I was like, do I really need this expensive of a guitar? I didn't consider myself very good at playing then, and I still don't consider myself very good at playing today. But guess what? Buying this guitar made me want to play more than ever before, and it made me enjoy playing more than ever before. Because I felt cool. It also, a more expensive guitar does bring better attention to detail, better craftsmanship, and it's a lot more comfortable to hold. The neck on this Gibson feels better than any of the other guitars that I had before this one that were a lot cheaper than this one. And the switch, the pickups, everything is just better. The guitar sounds better, the guitar keeps in tune better. So for me, this guitar has paid over its value 100 times over. I love it, and every time I open its case, I just love even just looking at it. And on top of that, it sounds amazing. That is coming out of the bridge pickup, going straight into the amp, no effects, no anything, and it sounds that good. I can't say the same about any other guitar I owned before this one. I love it. It's also so comfortable to play, like I said. It has locking tuners, so it's a breeze to change strings. It has taken almost no maintenance to keep it playing amazing. I love it. To me, it was worth it. I found the $1,500 that I spent in this guitar 1,000 times over in my 7 years of ownership. And if I was to sell it today, it's actually worth more money than when I bought it, which is crazy. I will never sell it. I mean, I don't think I'll ever sell it, but I love it, and it's $1,500 worth in the fun that I've had with it, and in all the time that I've played it. Plus, it made me want to play more than I played ever before, which made me get better at it. So, that's my take on it. I don't think guitar should be kept behind a skill level. I think if you really want that guitar, you should be allowed to buy it. And it's all whether or not you find the value in that guitar. So, make sure you can afford it. Make sure you know which guitar you're buying. That's another thing. If you're a beginner or an intermediate player and you're just scared of asking the guys at the guitar store to give you the $1,500 Gibson that you want to play, or the $2,000 Gibson, or PRS, whatever it is that you want to play, because you feel like you're going to embarrass yourself playing it at your skill level in the middle of the store, don't. It doesn't matter. That's what all those guys are there for. They're not going to care. All they care is about whether or not you buy the guitar. So, grab it. Play it. Make sure you like it. Don't buy a guitar without playing it. Unless there's something that you just can't find. And even then, be very careful. Do a lot of your research. I strongly recommend that you play a guitar before you buy it. Even two guitars of the same might not sound the same. I actually went into the store wanting to buy the red Gibson Les Paul Signature T. Once I saw them in person, I liked them both. After playing them, this one spoke to me. For some reason, the cherry one, even though I liked the look of it better, didn't speak to me the way this one did. This one just, to me, it sounded warmer, it sounded fuller, and I liked it a lot. I liked it more than the other one, even though they were technically the exact same guitar. So if you have the opportunity, if you have a store near you, go and test the guitar. Go and play it. It's always better if you get to play it before you buy it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. This was Fantasy Girl 77, and I will see you guys on my next video. Please consider subscribing. It would be a huge deal. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching.